It's Madden NFL 24. And all...
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Third down and 10. They're going to look to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
They'll look to throw here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 83 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they've got it with it. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
The throw over the middle taken in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Smith up the middle. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Smith once more. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Well, the Louisville offense back out now. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. He'll look to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Parsons. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, they'll throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now a give right side. It's Parsons. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Desperados have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Packers offense set to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They'll run on 1st down. Parsons, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Up the middle they go. It's Parsons. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. look to run with Hall. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Hall again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And this one is right through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what... And this is going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On 1st down, Parsons. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Desperados have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man complete. That's McDonald. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Inside handoff, Smith. 108 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. On now is the Packers punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Parsons. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Back to throw. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Up the middle they go. Parsons, and even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Well, the Louisville offense back out now.
And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Louisville, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the NFL.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. They'll run on first down. It's Parsons, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And they will take a knee here.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Now a handoff up the middle. Parsons.
And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. 114 yards rushing now for the ball game on 24 carries.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for Louisville, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
It's week 5 of the NFL.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. This is caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
Running on 1st down with Ware. Takes it to about the 37. But you look at this defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Back to throw here. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hoffman. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They'll set up a throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 136 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Throwing again on on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Desperados are able to widen their advantage. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Yo, what's up, David Carey?
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to
Going for the 8th Super Bowl. I'll get it.
So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Well, players getting old and retiring on.
They start to drive with Ware, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 13. He finds his man, complete. It's man.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
Jumped over his head.
There he goes. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Golden Eagles have cut it back within a score.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run.
That's the first time in a long time we gave up a long run.
Once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
A try here for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So a 75-yard.
I don't think their offense can stop us, though.
And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back.
Yeah, I've been building a team and just replacing the quarterback.
It's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due.
Every time they come on.
Excellent job moving the ball through the air.
So after 44 years, they go.
Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Quarterback on the other team is my quarterback. We won 2 Super Bowls, 2 MVPs, I think it was.
The kicker here is complete. And brought down, but not.
Or he might have won one MVP with this team. Our record in the playoffs like 31-4.
First down. It's Parsons. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On second down, it's Parsons. He'll be taken down at the.
We just had all of our greats retire though, so this is a whole new batch almost. Probably about 60% new people.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the 13.
Yeah, I just lost $40 million in cap. I gotta figure out what.
Up the middle they go. Parsons. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups.
I think my defense is going to pick them off a couple more times. Two good.
Repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills.
He does got like 90 speed though.
Motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside,
he was so shitty for like 3 years. Coming a lot.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh,
early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And partner, I think this is what long-term starts.
I drafted so many good corners, bro. I got like 5 of them. They're also my safeties.
More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Parsons, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup.
Running back to rookie, ETN retired.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
I think he was the 2nd greatest running back ever on the legacy league.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looking to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is
Oh, we need a touchdown, Hayden. No more field goal. Come on.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
There you go.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The improv out there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. On third down and short and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. But there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception.
Come on, Conover, you're better than this. Come on.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So
he's not even old, so he's still got to be a 99.
Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Oh.
And they're going to have this across midfield.
Juked out 2 people.
25 yards there on the catch and run. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Excuse me.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We still got it that time. He just wait.
To throw again. Throw left side complete. That's man. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
X Factor on X Factor. Let's see. Get him, boom.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, it's pass interference, though.
That's going to be intercepted. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. They'll set up to throw. They will find Winslow on the left side complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal.
I thought he ran over Boone.
Closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They will run with Ware. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And they'll get him down here at the 23. No one there.
Yeah, so Hayden. Oh.
Scrambling for 22 in the first. Up the middle they go. Parsons. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
I Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this offense on third down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That to the side.
Okay.
It's intercepted. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. From the gun, they run with Ware. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Drop for
3 dudes jumped on.
Multiple defenders. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
He's gonna end up being defensive player of the year one of the years.
That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes.
We're going to miss ETN, though.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage,
all right, come on, Hayden. Let's try that. Come on.
Maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh my God, threw it on big.
Here's another interception. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding.
That's pass interference, bro.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Watts. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now it looks like we're going to get a time.
2 linemen they lost. They ain't going to be good.
Goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, down he goes.
Get him, brother.
A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw here.
I kind of don't want to watch it. It's going to be brutal. Oh, man. Their backup's got to be garbage.
Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
All right, we need some points.
Offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
Our second one.
Spin on it. At least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run the offense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Parsons, and he stopped immediately there.
Man, we can't get none of you on the
play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man.
That was too big for him, boy.
Touchdown. A great play there. 50.
I can't re-sign you. You got to go somewhere else.
Extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown.
Well, all 3 of them are good.
We've seen it grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, He recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got it. This is Ware. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
How did he lose his X factor? He's had that motherfucker forever.
To throw.
Oh, no, it's
going to be intercepted a third time.
Baby.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This one incomplete.
I think those screens take way too long to set up. They'll almost always get set.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Nah, that wasn't a fumble.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28.
Oh, he had a fumble, bro. Damn.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure right there on third down.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And the Louisville offense back out now. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief, that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking of future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man right on. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he's got his man on the out route. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Desperados continue to pull away here in this first half.
Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead,
this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Louisville,
They improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
It's the National...
Scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that ball to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the 1st round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. He'll look to throw. Just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Bingham. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Call it a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series, boy, everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is throwing at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
A yard, all they need, but it's third down.
Looking to throw. Bingham. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a little floater there is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Now throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Parsons, and he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 27. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll see the Colts, veteran running back. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Colts and the Desperados on Monday Night Prime Time.
So it's our visitors that come away with a victory here, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he had a tremendous night throwing the football, wound up with 4 touchdown passes. He had in his mind early that he was going to go into attack mode, and he sure was successful.
So for Louisville, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Tucker has taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they go. Colvin. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Tucker. This is Butler making the catch. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a handoff up the middle. Colvin. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Here's 2nd and 7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting.
It's week 30.
Here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're going to look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. Here's a give up the middle. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting